So what have dice, Nerf guns, and not getting six got to do with each other?
Got to do what?
Got to do with each other. So hello and welcome to the Silly Vicar Show, and today, whoa, there we go. Now we've taken a break from the Silly Vicar Show, but we're back now and we've got a new system. Tuesday is the traditional tell-in ones where we will talk about different things, answer different questions and different issues. Saturday we're going to put out a random one, which can be gaming, it can be science experiments, anything else that me and Andrew and the kids are doing. And also as well, we're launching Christchurch Chat soon, where people up in church are going to be talking about different issues and answering different questions, a bit like the TGI Monday show. But today we're going to start off with a challenge for me, which is all to do with probability. And what we're going to do is, Andrew's given me a challenge, and the challenge is I need to roll these dice. Let's see if we can sort this out. I need to roll a dice. I said Andrew should do this, but he said he wouldn't do it. I'm going to roll these dice, right? And if I don't get a 6, I'm going to get shot.
In that.
In the head. So let's try it. With a Nerf gun. 3! Oh no! Oh come on, that's not fair!
Get your hands out the way.
Alright, can I do that for safety? Health and safety?
Turn around. Turn around.
Ah,
oh,
you
no,
missed! Ah, yes, you missed!
It's up there.
Oh no!
I don't know how I could miss that.
Oh, never mind.
That was so easy. Well,
so we'll have another go then, because you missed. So if I don't get a 6, I get shot in the head with a Nerf gun from the back. Okay, ready? 6, yes! Now then, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and roll 2 dice, and if I don't get 6
in both,
on both, I get shot in the head. So that was a 6 to 1 chance, right? And now it's a 36 to 1 chance. So it's more probable that Wales win the Six Nations.
You totally didn't lose.
No!
It's like Wales versus Scotland again. Turn around.
No, I don't get trolled on here about this. Alright. Okay, go on then.
It's your own fault.
Ow! Right, okay, so that really did hurt.
Well, it's your own fault for not winning against Scotland.
Well, that is true. Perhaps you should shoot Rob Owley instead. So now we're going to try 3 dice, which is over 200 to 1. If I get 3 6s, it's over 200 to 1 to get 3 6s.
Oh, we know who's going to get shot.
Well, let's see if I do it now. Right. 3 6. No!
Turn around.
Oh! Ow!
Wait, I didn't change the camera. Oops,
oh, you can't do it again because you didn't change the camera. Change the camera then. Come on.
Da-da-da.
Oh, go on.
You have to get shot again now.
Oh, what? Oh. Yes.
God damn.
Oh, there we go. Right. So what I'm going to do is, in a minute, I'll explain why we've done it. So we'll see you in a minute when I explain what all this has got to do with God and what all this has got to do with Nerf guns. Now, if we do a little thought experiment with these dice, what we can do is if we roll 1, we see it's 5, right? So it's 6 to 1 that would come out as a 6. And the more dice that we throw, the greater the probability. But it isn't added up, it's multiplied. So it's, for 2 dice, it's 36 to 1, and so on. Now, it is possible to roll 2 6s. It's just a bit unlikely. If you know when you play Monopoly or something, you do occasionally get 3 6s. And if I roll these dice for approximately 2 minutes, continually like this, then I would get, in about 2 minutes, 2 6s. Now if I had 3 dice, I continually roll them like that, I will get 3 6s, right? But it would take me about 15 minutes of continually rolling them. And as we add dice, the probabilities go up so much, it's unbelievable. So as I said yesterday, if I threw 13 dice, it is possible for all of those to be 6s, but I would have to continually throw them from the year 360 AD until now, and eventually, oh look, I got 1, 2, 3 6s there, that's not bad. Eventually we will get there. So it's an event which is probable, not impossible. That's the difference. But imagine throwing these dice for 1,600 and odd years. Nightmare. So what's that got to do with the universe and God? So what I've got here is one of the most famous formulas ever, which is E equals mc squared, which is the one everyone knows is Einstein's formula. And the c is this number under here, which is the speed of light. Okay? Just a second. Is the speed of light. Now then, over the last, say, 30 odd years, what physicists have found is that all of nature is controlled by these laws. And all of them are quite similar. There's something which changes, like energy, something which can change, like mass, and then something which is constant, like the speed of light, which is that number there. Gravity works in a similar way. Something that changes the force, something that changes the mass, and then the constant, which is the gravitational constant. Now then, imagine, instead of if I was God, which is a very hard thing to imagine, imagine if I change that 8 to 8.1. So I just change the speed of light just a tiny, tiny bit. What would happen? The answer is no universe. Nothing. The universe can only exist as long as that number is exactly what it is. And it's the same for the gravitational constant and lots of other ones as well. So our universe is very precisely ordered down to these tiny, tiny hair's breadth away from not existing. So it's like the dice. It's very, 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 very unlikely that that number would be what it is. But it's even more unlikely that that number would be what it is, and gravity would be as it is, and the constant that holds atoms together would be as it is, and all the other constants would be exactly as they are. Because if they're not as they are, nothing could exist. So, what are the odds of the universe existing by chance? Well, some nerd has worked it out, not me, but another nerd has worked it out, because what they did was they got a kind of computer to work out if a universe could be created with different versions of the speed of light. That's how they worked it out. So we'll go over now and have a look at our computer. Right, so continue our discussions about the probability using dice. You can see the number of dice, it's 6 to 1, and it would take 24 seconds of throwing dice to get a 6. And then 2 dice is 36 to 1, 3 dice is 216 to 1, and so on as they go down here, like that. So, as you notice, oh, what? I'm in the middle of doing this. If that's Dan from the TGI show. Hello? Alright, so it is Dan from the TGI show, is it? Excellent, right, okay, you can tell him he's on YouTube. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, bye. Thank you, Dan from the TGI show, thank you for that. So, if we carry on now, ignoring Dan, what you see now is, he's doing some ashes for me. What you see here is
if you threw, as I say, those 13 dice, as I did before, number of dice, right, you get to, where's it gone? 14 there it is, 13. That's the number of dice, so we'd have to be throwing dice since the Huns invaded Europe until now in order to get 6s on all of them, because the odds of that are that number there, whatever it is. So, what are the odds of the universe existing by chance? If you had more than 23 dice, you'd have to do it from before the Big Bang. Here we go. The odds of the universe coming about by chance are the same as throwing 386 dice and all of them coming up with a 6. It's that massive number there with 300 zeros after it. So the other thing to think about as well is you might say, well, that's okay, because if you've got forever, then in forever it's going to happen. But just like Andrew shooting me with a Nerf gun, is you've only got one chance. So if it's an unreasonable chance that you're going to get a 6, Andrew, remember, wouldn't take the challenge because he knew he'd get shot in the head. So you've got one chance to make a universe, and if it goes wrong, no. Thanks for watching. Gotta go and see Dan now, find out what he's after, ringing me up in the middle of doing my videos. But we'll see you next week.
So thanks for watching the Silly Vicar Show. If you liked it, you want to see more, subscribe underneath. And thanks to Andrew for being our production assistant today and helping us with all the different special effects. And as well, if you like it, like me on Facebook, Instagram, or read my blog at the bottom. So see you next week.